So it has taken me a full 2.5 years of trial and error before I finally figured out just follow the damn instructions that came with the Caldi Mini 200 gram coffee roaster. I tried at first to use a diffusing plate. I tried at first to preheat my unit. When the instructions in the box say cold charge it, they're like just get it rolling, dump the beans, start your fire, and you're good to go. Finally figured it out. Now I'm getting some real consistent roast. This is my first try with the Mexican that I just got the other day over at the Creative Coffee Roastery here in Winchester, Kentucky. Dave, I'm coming to beg you for a job here a little bit later, so I hope you're watching. Yeah, so let's make my notes. It is 76 degrees in the garage, showing 58% humidity. Let's go ahead and drop our beans in here and see what temperature they just kind of are. Yeah, I realize this isn't like a traditional live thing where I can kind of talk at you back and forth, but just like, I just need to get some content out there, and I don't feel like editing my coffee video today because I got a bunch of other stuff. But you don't worry about that. We're roasting coffee. I'm gonna try to make sure with the cold charge, it's like super kind of convenient. I can make sure that my probe is hitting the beans, that the beans are cascading over the probe. And we're going to call our cold charge temperature 75 degrees. Alright. The flame through it, start the timer, and we're off to the races. Now I'm starting on my little outside notch 3, and for the first several seconds I got to really kind of keep an eye on it, even though I had it preset. Consumer grade gear. It wants to jump up high and spike on me, so I got to constantly kind of keep that right at the 3 range. It's a little obnoxious to start, but once we get rolling, we're in good shape. 95 degrees at 30 seconds. Wanted to try the Mexican beans this time because I've been buying, higher quality beans. Not that the Mexican beans are of lower quality, just I thought they might be a little bit cheaper. But tariffs, baby. They still over $10 a pound for greens. Until I start buying pallets. And that's pretty much settled down after about a minute and a half. I don't need to manually adjust it anymore until I start making my manual adjustments. In a minute 30 seconds, we are 154 degrees, baby. We are smoking. Keep that in check. This is a few degrees warmer than the last roast. But that was also using P&G beans, so all beans are going to take the heat just a little bit differently. 184 degrees at 2 minutes. This thing really skyrockets at the beginning. That's why you don't need to worry about preheating or diffuser plate or anything like that, because it's so small that direct flame has a huge impact, and you just gotta control it. I don't know exactly what temperature I'm going for today. I think I'm just going to try to hit it right at second crack and drop it for, nice full city plus. Or full city, I guess. I don't know. I have found so far that about 15 to 16% weight loss is where I like it. So about 440 is my temperature goal. 435, something like that. We'll see how I feel. 265 degrees at 330. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, 265 degrees. Which is right exactly where I was on my last roast. Consistency, man, just the direct flame. Just keep it controlled. It's such a small environment for the beans that just a little bit of fire is all you need to get it going. I'm right on the heat signature from the last roast. So that's consistency is good. All right, here we 300 degrees. I'm gonna drop it down to my little 2 marker. And 308 degrees at 4.5 minutes. I have dropped my heat intensity down to my little 2 marker. I mean, that consistency is blowing my mind. How close my temperatures are. Once I figured out, just follow the instructions. 322 degrees at 5 minutes. Looking good, looking good. Might be a little bit cool, actually. I may need to bump that up. I didn't hit first crack until almost 10 minutes, which is fine, I think. I may not back down my heat at 400. I might wait until I hear that first crack before I back my heat down. Because I think you want first crack coming between 8 and 10 minutes, somewhere in there. I'd like to try to get that a little bit closer to the middle. According to the directions that came with the Kaldi Mini. Fantastic South Korean craftsmanship, by the way. I think the drum might actually come from Turkey. Alright, we're starting to read a little bit warmer than the last roast. Which is alright, because I would like to get the first crack just a little bit quicker. Almost 10 degrees warmer now. Alright. Okay, I will back off at 400. Guess there's just a tick above 2 right here, actually. Fine, it's in good shape. We're in good shape. Just control it. It's going to be delicious. This is a real-time live coffee roast here. Appreciate y'all being with me. Roasting a Mexican bean today. It's not chapas. Just a regular Mexican bean. Listen to the first crack. I am going to reduce it when we get to 400 degrees, which puts me at about 838. Just take that down to the 1 notch. It is real soft, but I'm calling first sound at 911. I'm going to call 933 is rolling at 411 degrees. I'm aiming for 435. I'm going to drop at 435 degrees. I'm going to kill my gas at 430 degrees. I'm going to turn my gas off. It's going to be my plan. 10 minutes on 415 degrees. Maybe I'm not going to turn my heat off at all. Maybe I just let it ride to 435 and then kill it. Nah, we'll try to coast up. .1030 puts me at 417 degrees. Oh, I've stalled. I turned my heat down too quick, didn't I? Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. I wrote the wrong time down somewhere. 11 minutes puts me at 421. I don't know if I'm going to make 435. I don't know if I'm going to do it before 12 minutes. I just stalled out right there. I don't know what happened. Looks like we're rising good now. I wrote something down wrong. Alright, I'm going to kill my heat at 430. And see if I can get to 435, which it's going to do it. It's going to do it. 12 minutes puts me at 435. Oh, drop. 12:06, 436. 12:06, 436. 12:06, 436. Yeah, boy. It should be about 14.5 to 15%. Maybe even a little bit higher weight loss because the heat is so intense early on this thing that it loses a lot during the drying phase. So I may be 15.5% on that one, but I think probably that one's going to be under 15 because I stopped it at 436. It's going to be close, 14.5, 15%. Thanks for watching. See you next time.